Hey, welcome back to Velo News TV. I'm Neil Rogers here in London with CSC rider Dave Zabriskie, and what we're hoping is going to be the first of many installments chatting with Dave throughout the tour. Dave, I understand that it was a bit of a tough selection to even make the CSC Tour team this year.
Yeah, I was waiting until just a couple days ago until I got a phone call, so I guess it was a really hard decision on the team's part, but happy to be here.
Yeah, you guys obviously have a pretty deep squad, and did that call come from Bjarne Riis then?
Yeah.
It's got to be tough to keep not only the morale but also the fitness. You know, coming off a race like the Dauphiné, obviously the Tour's highlight for any rider in the season, but at the same time, I mean, you're out there going full throttle, not really knowing whether or not you're going to be racing in July. I mean, do you back it off a bit, or are you still just going full on even while you're waiting to find out?
Yeah, the good thing about Girona is there's other guys there, so when you're not motivated, you just go with other people. So I just did rides with other guys, and then but I did back it down a little bit because I did the Giro also, so I think it was fine for me to take it easy.
Obviously, the team, we just got through the press conference here, and it's all for Carlos. The team's riding for Carlos. Are you going to try to save a little bit for the time trial stages in this race, or do you anticipate yourself being pretty flogged by the time the time trials come along?
I might be, but if I'm not, I'll go for them. All these races really are so I can get good form for mountain biking in the off season.
Yeah, I know you enjoy riding the trails out there in Salt Lake City. Well, let's talk a little bit about the squad. I mean, it's pretty much, it's got to be, you know, everybody's sort of pointing to Astana for the GC, but this team all around maybe is the deepest squad here. You got guys like Fabian Cancellara and Stuart O'Grady, Christian Vandevelde, yourself, Frank and Carlos. I mean, this is a team that not only could target the podium, but also, as your team director was saying, stage wins and time trials, stage wins and breakaways. Have you guys sat down as a team and talked about particular stages or the way that the team will ride around Carlos versus being aggressive?
Not really. I think we just kind of take that on a day-to-day basis, and I mean, everyone that's here knows what to do, and it's really, when we're sitting around talking, we just kind of have a good time and not really, you know, we don't have the race book in front of us,
Sure.
You know, like studying, but when it, you know, when those times come, we'll be ready.
I asked the question in the press conference about when the team found out that Bjarne wouldn't be here, and I wasn't 100% clear on Jens's answer whether that was actually yesterday that the team found out as well. I mean, was that at the CSC European headquarters that Bjarne talked to each rider or talked to you guys as a team?
Yeah, it was pretty much yesterday. I mean, we knew the night before. They gave us a little announcement, a little meeting, but then Bjarne came into the headquarters and just, you know, wished us luck and said he wasn't going to be here, and, you know, that's the way it is.
How about when he came forward and admitted to his doping back in the 90s? Was that the type of thing that, did you guys have a heads up that was going to happen? Did you have a conversation with Bjarne before or after that? I mean, did he address the riders sort of as a group or one by one, you know, individually?
Yeah, I think he just kind of, I didn't have a heads up. I was doing the Giro, and I think he just kind of made the decision and came out and started, you know, talking about all that. So, and also while I was in the Giro, you're in the cycling bubble, and I didn't really get a chance to follow the whole, you know, how it all happened. So, but then he definitely didn't talk to everybody one by one. So, yeah. And I haven't really, you know, asked him about it too much. So.
Sure. Well, hey, walk us through the next 24 hours up leading into the prologue. What will you do from when you leave here until you take the start ramp tomorrow?
I mean, we don't get back to the hotel tonight until possibly 10:30, 11.
Why so late?
We have the medical check here at 4, and then we have a team presentation that doesn't start until 7. And the traffic here is, you know, ridiculous. So I think we might actually have the dinner here and then drive back, and it's just, so by the time I get back to the hotel, I'll probably just want to try to get some sleep.
And then you said in the morning you'll go out and ride the prologue course maybe once or twice?
I would like to.
Yeah, you said you hadn't seen it yet, so you're saving it all for tomorrow. I mean, what have you heard about it? What do you know about it?
Just big boulevards, maybe hit the brakes on one turn. That's what Miller said, so That's all I know.
Yeah, it's funny. We've heard certain names thrown around as prologue favorites, whether it's Miller or Cancellara or Wiggins. But I don't know. Does that bother you at all that your name hasn't been thrown in there, or do you consider yourself maybe a specialist more in the longer TTs?
It doesn't bother me. I mean, I seem to do well, no matter what.
Great. Well, good luck tomorrow. Thanks for the time. We'll be talking to you soon.
All right. Thanks. See you.